Grace and peace, family. Grace and peace. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. My hotep. Namaste. Free the land, beloved. This is Vicky Dillard, and I'm a very proud contributor right here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com, the network for melanated people just like you. Yes, we are starting over. We are starting over, notwithstanding some tech issues. So hopefully this is better. Can you all see me better? Come on in, please. As you come in, a little bit of housekeeping before we get into our topic today. As you come in, please come in giving us the thumbs up, thumbs up. Be sure to like. Be sure to share. I want you to text the word Queens to 31996 so that you're able to receive phone notifications when we go live from time to time. Thank you so very much. Okay, everybody said it looks good now. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's get on to it, family. You all let everybody know because the notifications isn't going out right now. It does not appear. So I'm glad that you all found us. Hopefully the others will at the right time. Anyway, dear family, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, please. Like and share. Would you? I'm typically here weekdays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, right here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com. We want you to be sure to check out our store at Shop FNQ when you get a chance. Check out our store at shopfnq.com where you can get all kinds of pro-Black apparel, as well as our school, our Black business school, where you can learn how to start a Black business at shopfnq.com. That's shopfnq.com. Thank you so very much. All right, dear family. All right, all right, all right. Now, let's move on with our topic today. I just trust that at the right time, the right people will hear this broadcast. Don't forget that you can follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. Don't forget you can follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard, okay? Follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. Everybody, make sure that you thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, that you like and that you share. Thank all of you all that are giving. Thank you for your kind words. I bless your gifts 1,000-fold. Now, I was saying to you before we were so rudely interrupted, how the notorious and infamous LOM, the League of Mammies, our modern The Help, they've struck again. And when I'm referring to folks as Aunt Jemimas and members of this League of Mammies and The Help, I'm saying these individuals qualify for that particular title because of their affinity, their deep and sick love for white supremacy, and them working against us. So there's a unique balance that they strike. You understand? They don't just do one or the other. You see? They cape white supremacy. They advance the causes of our oppressor. You see? So I want us to get on into this right now. I want us to get ready to get on into this right now. And I always like to cross my T's and dot my I's. So let me read you this disclaimer very briefly. Copyright disclaimer under 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit or educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Okay, I see one of my moderators now. Shout out to you, Candy. thumbs up, family. Keep liking and keep sharing. Thank you so very much. Thank you all for your patience with the tech issues, me starting over. I appreciate those of you that are here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, now let's get after it. Let's get after it. Let's get after it. Now, Amanda Seales, how many of you all know who she is? How many of you all know who she is? She is a comedian. That's what they say. She's a comedian. She was a talk show host, one of the Reel's talk show hosts for a very brief moment, which most of us knew that wasn't going to last very long because of her personality and who she is and stuff. And I don't really have no love for that show anyway, but and stuff. But I'm just throwing it out there. Yes, Insecure. Somebody said they've seen her on Insecure. Yes, 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 absolutely, absolutely. And so I've had to, unfortunately, deal with Miss Amanda Seales in times past because of very ugly, inappropriate, and disrespectful comments that she has made about us, the Black community, and specifically our men. Now, I want to tell my Instagram family, I just came to you again for the second time today to let you know that we had to start the broadcast over at flynewbeanqueentv.com. I apologize for the delay, so come on over now, please, to flynewbeanqueentv.com. It looks like they can see me a bit better. So come on over now to flynewbeanqueentv.com. Thank you so very much. Yeah, somebody said bling, bling. Yes, baby. Bling, bling, ice, honey, all of that. Anyway, family, by the way, family, you can follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard. Follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard. Again, thank you so much for your patience. Now back to this the hell, this mammy that is Amanda Seales. Let me tell you something. What I won't let us is confuse ourselves. I'm not going to allow us to misdiagnose what's really going on with this individual. Why am I saying that? Because sometimes when you do topics, when I do commentary and topics, there may be a tendency. Thank you, Lisa. There may be a tendency to say or wonder if this is an attack on a Black woman. So I want to be very clear about what's going on right now. When you are dealing with someone whose behavior mirrors that of a traitor to Black society or an enemy, something along those lines. I'm not saying that I'm calling her a traitor. I'm just saying anybody that reflects such traits, or someone that works against their own people, someone that you may label, generally speaking, as an enemy, you don't even refer to their gender. Why do we even need to invoke her gender when this is about her behavior? See, your behavior, beloved, lets me know. Your behavior tells me whether or not you are working for the interest of Black people. Instagram, get ready to come on over to flynewbeanqueentv.com and you're going to see what happens. So when you act like an enemy of Black society, you get dealt accordingly. Somebody talk Black to me. We're not going to be sitting here talking about, oh, if you're coming against a Black woman. If you don't go sit your funny looking self down, no, You don't even invoke gender when you are dealing with someone that knowingly, willfully, and continuously works against the interest of Black people on behalf of white people, who openly work on behalf of the other side, who constantly do things to speak against and to work against and to act against the good of Black society. So let's be very clear. I won't allow you to misdiagnose it or to confuse it. When you're dealing with an enemy, you don't even invoke the gender slowness. You don't do that. And I'm certainly not going to allow that to take place here because we have just too many receipts to get to. And I want to do it in a reasonable amount of time, family. Instagram, come on over to flydbqueentv.com. I need to use this device. Thank you so very much. All right, dear family. Let me post this really quick. Let me post this really quick. And while I'm doing that, family, on the count of three, for those of you that haven't, please hit that thumbs up button, would you? One, two, three, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thank you so very much, dear family. Thank you so very much. Now, I was saying before I had to start the show all over and was so rudely interrupted technology-wise. This is what I posted on my Instagram page. Can you all see that? This is what I posted on my Instagram page while you're giving us the thumbs up, family. Smash that thumbs up button if you're watching us on one of our YouTube platforms. If you happen to be watching us elsewhere, please make sure that you like, that you follow, and that you share. Braids down. It's up in the air for real. All right, family. Now, let's listen. I think I read the Copyright Act disclaimer, didn't I? Copyright Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, and reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Now, what happened? Well, apparently, this former talk show host, comedian, and author, that is Amanda Seales, whose picture I just showed you, she's had another meltdown. And for those of you that don't know, this is something that she regularly does. She's a chronic whiner. It's a lot going on in terms of self-esteem, in terms of still dealing with second and third grade issues and brought it into her womanhood. But I want you to know that this show is an intervention for Amanda Seales. This show is an intervention for Amanda Seales because we hear your cry for help, sis. What do you mean? Some of you may say, her cry for help. Listen to what she just recently said to some of her detractors who she felt was misidentifying her. And I'm going to tell you why I believe there's some leakage of mind. Somebody talk black to me. Let me get ready to cue this. Y'all know I speak from the dictionary. Y'all know I speak from the dictionary. I bless all of your gifts 1,000-fold. Those of you that gave before I had to cut off the first broadcast, I saw y'all were giving and your kind words. Thank you so very much. Listen. So I think there's a leakage of mind, a loss. I'm not saying that the woman is out of her mind. Y'all know I don't believe in messing with people's mental illness. That's real. But I believe in the healing of the mind. You don't get to just latch on and talk about mental illness, mental illness, mental illness. And when we're here with the elixir and with the cure, you turn around and keep talking about just mental illness, mental illness. I'm here to help you today. Yes, therapy and stuff. Intervention for Amanda Seals. It's for you, sis. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I'm here for you. In the same way, I mean, my hands are full. Let me just keep it real while I'm queuing this, for real queuing it. My hands are full. I've started an entire rehabilitation center, which I have been working on for quite some time now. That is my coon rehab. That's taken a lot out of me. I've been asking for sponsors for those who are affected by and still dealing with, you know, such things. I'm here for you. So I've had my hands full with putting that together. Meanwhile, I had to stop in the middle of such an important work. Somebody talk black to me. And say, okay, I gotta intervene for the sis. I gotta do something here. I can't just let this go. It's too big of a deal. She's got too big of a microphone for whatever reason. I believe in the success of Black women. In fact, it's my reflex. We automatically do that until we find out later on that we're tricked. It was all good until I realized, okay, you are not. You know, this person is a full-fledged. I was calling you a queen and stuff, and you was doing little backstab and stuff. I'm just talking about other little situations and things. You know, I was calling you a queen and stuff, and you was doing little backstab and stuff and little sneaky stuff and look, you know, and people don't believe in the power of your spirituality. I could hear conversations and other people that you was talking to without them even telling me that you was even doing this, and then stuff manifests, and then later on I'm hearing from other folks stuff that you're doing behind the scenes and crazy stuff. Somebody talk to me. So before I realized you was a nut, see, I don't have that much time to be I can't wait that long to say, okay, this a nut now. Say, about 6 months can pass. There've been 6 months of good living that just wasted when I could have just diagnosed in about 4 minutes, 40 minutes. Oh, this a nut. I'm not here to mess with anybody. Y'all know that. I don't care if you have autism, dementia, schizophrenia, any other legitimate mental illness. Y'all know I believe and love on my people. But this is curable. What's happening with her is curable. This is somebody that's latching on to something that you ain't got to, that you can be cured from. So let's get on to it, Vicky. Get on to it. Now, I was cueing it now. Thumbs up, family. Keep liking and sharing. So Amanda Seals had another breakdown. I mean, it's massive. So if you've got babies, honestly, you may just beware of what you're getting ready to hear. And for real, she's going to use some explicit and inappropriate language, you know, epithets and stuff. So just beware of that. Cuss words, honey. Ain't no sense in me trying to be cute and deep. She about to cuss and stuff. And y'all know I don't even use language like this. So let me get ready to, here we go. So you're listening to an audio video directly from this Amanda Seals. She has quite a little following on social media, which is how she built up some of the stuff that she managed to do. And again, I want to be clear. We're not referring to so-and-so, a Black woman. No, we're talking about that when you act as an opposer and an enemy to your people, we're not even going to invoke your gender because she knows better. How do I know she knows better? Because I did a lot of videos. I did a lot of videos on her. And Amanda did some months ago after I called her out on dogging another Black man. I'm going to give you the receipts on that in a minute. Shout out to you, Queen D. I bless your gift 1,000 votes. She did respond to me on Instagram. But when I came back with the receipts, of course, she got quiet. I'm not here for real, to dog anybody. But I am here to tell you, League of Mammies, that if you're going to use your large platform against your own people on behalf of white people, places, and things, you are going to, without a doubt, like when the sun comes up, you can count on the sun coming up. As sure as the sun rises and sets. God. I'm coming to a theater near you if you've got a large enough platform, which means that you are doing very serious damage to your people. So Amanda, for some months and Sundays ago, she did respond to me and just was saying something like about how, Vicki, I know you think your life is so perfect. I can't remember exactly what she said, but I'm paraphrasing what she said. And so she was basically, being condescending, saying how perfect my life is. So instead of her dealing with the facts that I had exposed about her, she turns it on me and says, well, I know you think that you're perfect and all that. And I was telling her no. And I just came with some receipts. And after that, it was just peace and quiet. Somebody say peace and quiet. I just wanted her to respond to the facts. But after I provided the facts and the receipts, it was peace and quiet. When it didn't need to be peace and quiet. You see what I'm saying? Somebody talk black to me. Now, what did she say?
Wait, stop fucking saying that I'm a non-foundational black person. Y'all keep trying to come up with ways to undermine the validity of my voice, and I'm really tired of it. I was born in America. My mother is from Grenada. My father is from Boston. I am the descendant of chattel slavery in the West Indies and in America. I don't need to keep explaining this, but I'm going to do it this one last time because I'm really fucking tired of it. I'm also a fucking genius. So there's a couple different reasons here why I should be listened to. One, because I'm smart like a motherfucker. Two, because I am the descendant of ancestors who have been through the traumas that we are trying to undo right now. And three, because I'm an authentic motherfucker and I speak from the heart every goddamn time. Now, anybody who's got something to say to me about otherwise can go suck a bag of dicks. Because your point of view has no merit because it is not grounded in anything foundational, black or otherwise.
Okay, lift your hands for prayer, family. I'm going to ask everybody right now, please. I get mail and gifts and I get correspondence from people that are from all spiritual backgrounds. I mean, it is the most amazing thing. We believe in the Most High. So everybody right now, whatever your spiritual practice is, I'm going to need you to tap in. God, today, we're going to need all kinds of prayer today. And come on, everybody. And please put your hands together for prayer. Close your eyes, put your babies together because all of us right now need to put aside any petty differences that we have right now to intervene because it's something that's the matter. I'm going to need us to tap into Yahweh, Allah. Somebody talk black to me. Isis, Aset, Huru. Put it in there, family. Buddha, Krishna. Please put it in the chat. The universe. I see a lot of praying hands today. All over the world. Can you put globes and praying hands? That's all we need right now. You can put your little yoga poses and stuff. Whatever your spiritual thing is right now. Now, somebody said baptize her. No, before we baptize her, we're going to baptize ourselves because after we've undergone that kind of trauma, we need to be cleansed. So right now, Most High, cleanse us God, today from that toxic commentary that we unfortunately was exposed to. Before we pray for her, let's pray for ourselves first because we need it. Anybody got sage? Palo Santo. Come on, talk to me. By some fire. Water and stuff. What you got, family? Where my sorceresses and stuff? Y'all put that in the chat. Somebody sent me a beautiful top saying the sorority of sorcerers and all kinds of stones and stuff. What we need right now to cleanse, family. Copal, frankincense, and myrrh, all that. Let's burn it today. We're here to intervene. Now that we're cleansed, let's put our attention, family, on this Miss Amanda Seals. Did you all hear that? Did you all hear what she just said? Florida water. Yes, get you some Florida water. Somebody else said dragon blood. Florida water. What else is the family? God, today we got a lot of stuff today that we can to throw at this thing to purify and to cleanse us first. But having to undergo that full 50 seconds worth of madness. Watch this. So, Amanda, you just heard having a nervous breakdown telling us who she is, her lineage, and then she proceeds to tell us how brilliant she is. After referring to herself as a mother effer, and then she turns around and tells us that if you're not with that, you can suck a bag of what? See, if you got babies, you got to close their ears and eyes and stuff. She said that if you don't like that, you can suck a bag of, not a singular one. That's too much for the eyes and the mind to even be thinking on today. But she said a bag of them. She offers you a bag of fallacies. This is an intervention for Amanda Seals today. We got you. Now, before we can get to the cure, before the doctor family can get you what you need to heal the thing, you got to go through some rigorous testing. Right? Let's go a little bit through this history that may have contributed to what led her to experience this today. This is important, family, because Amanda Seals just a few weeks ago was on MSNBC along with some other Black women demanding that Joe Biden pick Kamala Harris. And she's also out there telling us what to do politically. Now, one of the reasons why, and all this stuff that I'm showing you is recent stuff, and then I'm going to go back with the rigorous training. She then turns around and posts on Instagram. Y'all ready for this? This Amanda Seals. She had the nerve to post these words. So you don't think I'm lying? Y'all see that? Can you see that, family? That's from her. Look real close, family. And I also want you to be mindful, family, that throughout the show, there are going to be some important links for you in the chat, like letting you know about the upcoming National Convention this week, All Black National Convention this week, the 23rd through the 20th. Sign up today. We're going to have some amazing speakers. You don't want to miss it. Join today. I'm going to be speaking on how to live a high frequency life. Dr. Boyce Watkins' 5th annual All Black National Convention. Tariq Nasheed is going to be there. Dr. Wesley Muhammad, Brother Nuri Muhammad, several of the queens on this network will be a part of the panels as well. I'm going to be giving the keynote and I'm going to be moderating a panel. So you don't want to miss it, family. That's this week. So make sure, family, that you sign up ASAP, okay? So Amanda Seals, that breakdown that she had, that wasn't the only thing she did in recent history. She also came out and she told us this. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Amanda Seals proceeds to speak to intelligent, free-thinking Black people with these words about last night. I don't want to hear no more no more is. I don't want to say the word, because I don't want to have to undergo a cleansing again. It's tired and stuff. About last night, I don't want to hear, no, not no tired, is it? Black soul. About last night, I don't want to hear no more, and this is in all caps, this next part. I don't want to hear no more about reparations, Black agenda, Kamala as AG, the 94 crime bill. We got to get focused on the now. And she put a peach. You're welcome, Miss Fitz. Love you, Auntie, for giving me spiritual advice. Bless you. Get out of here. Get orange out of here. I think that's what she's trying to say, because that's the peak of the orange that she got on there. Hashtag vote for us. Do you all want to hear what she's telling intelligent Black people who would stand up to make a demand from both parties? Because racism, as our brother was making very clear to Chris Cuomo, Ice Cube, that is, that racism is a bipartisan issue. It's an issue that both the Republicans and Democrats ought to be working on. Watch this. She tells us who made legitimate demands from both parties for tangibles. Us demanding that they cut the check. Listen to what she says to us. I don't want to hear no more. She calls it SHIT. She calls what we want and demand politically cow manure, feces. Think about that. She says, I don't want to hear no more S about reparations. Black agenda. Kamala is AG. I'm reading you her words, but a funny looking self. And y'all know I'm being facetious when I say funny looking. I'm not just talking about the physical attributes of somebody. Kamala is AG. The 94 crime bill. First of all, we're not even listening to you. First of all, raise your hand if you're listening to this right here. Raise your hand if this is what you're listening to. Raise your hand in the chat if this is what you're listening to. This is who you take your political cues on. Stuff that has to do with your life. Important decisions, your future, the future of your children in Black society. Let me know if you're listening to this right here. We got thousands of you in the chat, family, so please come on in giving us thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Keep liking and sharing. Thank those of you that came back for the second airing. After some tech issues that we were having, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, family. I don't see any hands. Looks like I may have seen one from somebody that may also need to have an intervention. But I can't get lost in the troll. You got to be a troll. People that are in their right mind don't take their cues from people who tell you they don't want to hear no more SHIT. What is it? About reparations. A Black agenda. Kamala is AG, the 94 crime bill. She has the nerve to tell us she don't want to hear no more S about that. But watch this. Again, if you have children, family, I got to play this one video one more time, unfortunately. I got to play this video one more time. Listen to what she says again. Remember, keep it in mind what you just heard with your own ears. I know they're bleeding right now. Keep it in mind what you just heard, right? What did Amanda say with her latest meltdown?
No Black person. Y'all keep trying to come up with ways to undermine the validity of my voice, and I'm really tired of it. I was born in America. My mother is from Grenada. My father is from Boston. I am the descendant of chattel slavery in the West Indies and in America. I don't need to keep explaining this, but I'm going to do it this one last time because I'm really fucking tired of it. I'm also a fucking genius. So there's a couple different reasons here why I should be listened to. One, because I'm smart like a motherfucker. Two, because I am the descendant of ancestors who have been through the traumas that we are trying to undo right now. And three, because I'm an authentic motherfucker and I speak from the heart every goddamn time. Now, anybody who's got something to say to me about otherwise can go suck a bag of dicks. Because your point of view has no merit because it is not grounded in anything foundational. Black.
Okay. Now she says that she's smart. Does anybody see any signs of that? Is there any evidence that you've seen so far in that? And she tells you to suck a bag of D's. This is the person that's trying to give you political advice. This is the person that's giving you political advice. This is who the Democrats are working with. She, along with those other members of the League of Mammies, they join forces. I mean, they can be powerful. Them League of Mammies coming together. But the reason why Vicky, as a Black woman, for real, that's not paid by white networks who will sell out her own people. I tweeted the other day that I'm on several other platforms, reaching anywhere between maybe 1.5 million to 2 million people possibly a week, because I'm also on a Brother Phil's a network that has 1.2 million subscribers or so. Impossible reach weekly and impact. This is where I'm live, but we're replayed on several other platforms. Shout out to Dr. Boyce Watkins, who got the thing started for me in the first place. I'm using what I have in my hand. My reach may not be hers or others like her, but such as I have, I'm doing what I can, dear family, to help neutralize this madness. So these kinds of diseases, the disease that is LOM, so that doesn't spread. So that there's not any 3-year-old would-be mammies in the making saying, oh, mommy, I want to grow up. To be just like that. I'm trying to avoid that. I'm trying to provide another example. Somebody talk Black to me. God Game says, thank you for what you're doing. You're so welcome, beloved. Thumbs up, family. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. My name is Vicky Dillard. I'm typically here weekdays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. For those of you that are coming in, make sure that you hit that thumbs up button, that you like and share. And everybody, make sure that you're subscribed and that you hit to receive all notifications. I am not the only queen here. So when you hit receive all notifications, you'll be notified when some of the other queens go live or their information is uploaded when they send you notifications. Thank you so very much. But don't forget that I'm here weekdays, 6:30 p.m. live on FlyNewBeQueenTV.com. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Let me tell you something, family. I've been saying this for the longest. For her to say she's so intelligent, but she ends it by telling you that you can suck a bag of D's. I'm sorry, she said 11 million people watched Fly New Been Queen last month on Facebook. That's right, sis. I'm sorry. Millions and millions. I'm giving conservative numbers, I guess. Yes, Queen. Thank you for saying that, dual. Millions and millions have viewed on our Facebook page as well. Like I said, with several platforms. But watch this. I'm doing my part to try to neutralize this madness. To say that not all of us are selling out and not all of us are trying to appease a white man. And in the way that she speaks to us, the problem with what Amanda Seales said is that she won't say the same thing to Joe Biden, who did more damage to us, broke up more families, and did more hell, caused more trauma, and committed the most high-tech political terrorist attack in modern history. She won't talk to the white man like that. But you would tell Black folk to suck a bag of D's. Tell that to Joe Biden. No, you're tepid when it comes to him. You're respectful when it comes to our open enemies. But you got all of that energy for us. Which is why, sis, Amanda, I don't hesitate to give you this work. Because I don't see you as a victim. I see you as a tool for white supremacists. And I believe in fighting like a girl. So I'm just on my job, you know. So let me just get to work. For those of you that don't know a little bit about Amanda Seales' history and why I say that she has done more to undermine black folk, black men in particular, let me tell you something. Some of you thought that Amanda was woke. Some of you all heard her say on the reel as if that counts for anything. You saw her on the reel throw out some little 1960s civil rights tidbit that anybody can know at the age of 6 and turn around and say she's smart because she's out here doing these cry for help videos talking about how she's a smart MFer. The second part might be right. You might be that MFer, but I mean, let's not misdiagnose ourselves. You do it too much. Somebody talk black to me. The reason that Amanda is doing this, family, is because she doesn't have real friends in private. See, some of your little circles, they know you a nut. They know you're out of your mind. Some of you all have people that's not telling you the truth. You out here acting a fool and they sit there and tell you, yeah, girl, that's right. You're right. Some of you all got people that's out there and they see you having these kinds of meltdowns and then they'll turn around and say that they don't like me because I'm light-skinned. See, that's what Amanda Seales regularly says. Nobody been talking about not liking you about being light-skinned. I'm talking about amongst intelligent black society. I'm not talking about those 3 nobody men that's on the internet wishing they had a woman. Those don't count. You can't be taking your cues from brothers on the internet that's wanting a woman, can't get one, and they sit here dogging out women and involved in all kinds of colorism. You can't use those as legitimate examples. That ain't it. But Amanda is still stuck from 2nd and 3rd grade talking about people don't like her because she light-skinned or because she's smart. That's a misdiagnosis. I'm here as a second opinion friend for you. A play friend. play friend. To tell you that your people, your celebrity friends, they lying to you, Amanda. The reason why you out here like a rabbit nut is because the people that's in high places that ought to be telling you, you acting like a nut. They're actually telling you the opposite. Vicky's here to tell you the truth. This is intervention. See, when you have these kinds of therapies and rehab, see, I got to be honest with you. You a nut. You look like a nut. You acting like a nut, smelling like a nut, running around here like a nut. We got to it's about being a nut right now. Okay? We on that nut. So let's work that's the first step. It's acceptance. Is that right, family? Y'all think I'm making it up? Thumbs up, family. Don't forget you all can follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. Follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. Follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard. You're looking like a rabbit nut. We're trying to stop that. We're trying to slow that down, mitigate. Let's curtail that a bit. Well, Vicky, what do you mean? Amanda doesn't want you to know that she had another breakdown. She took to the world. She used her large platform. What did she do, Vicky? Sometime back, she was really mad about some black men that made her mad. And instead of healing herself like some of these other Aunt Jemimas who are clearly projecting, like that Professor Crump lady who I did a show on the other day, who came out and said that back in the day, black women would withhold sex from their men if their husbands were going to vote for the enemy. And when they was asking her on social media, where's the receipts for that? She put a reference link in there for a book she said it was. She believed it might be, but she said she may be mistaken. So somebody else said, oh, here's the passage you're looking for. When I read the passage did not say that black women organically came together after black men had the right to vote and said that if you vote for the enemy, we're going to withhold sex. The passage said that the politicians suggested that the black women withhold sex from their own husbands. She was running around here acting like that was a legitimate strategy that sisters was just out here doing for real overtime. And when I examined Miss Brittany, Professor Brittany, she's a professor at Rutgers University. I tweeted back to her and I told her, I said, sis, you got to heal, baby. You got to heal. I'm sorry he hurt you. I know what it's like to be hurt. I was put in a domestic violence shelter. I was disrespected, but I didn't stay with that individual. I understood the system of white supremacy and I said bye-bye, and I understood that I had a bright future and a bright life. I had it going on and I wasn't going to be stuck like Chuck, like this was the only thing in the whole world. It's billions of people on the planet. So I undertook the work to heal. Somebody talk black to me. So I encouraged her, sis, you got to let that go, because she turned around and called Ice Cube and other black men traitorous mother effers. And she said that she's a professor at Rutgers University and MSNBC brings her on as a regular pundit. She called Ice Cube, not some black man that raped her, not somebody back in the day that disrespected her and slapped her upside the head. No, she said a man who discussed a different political strategy. She said to black men who did things differently politically, you traitorous MFers. She didn't use that. She didn't have that kind of energy for Joe Biden, though. Jamil Hill. I'm calling Jamil Hill. See, I'm calling famous legal mammies and stuff. Jamil Hill, who called Minister Farrakhan vile. You said that in order to appease those that were lying, saying that he was anti-Semitic and saying he was anti-this and anti-that. She wrote a hit piece on Minister Farrakhan. She wrote a hit piece on other black brothers. And then Jamil Hill wrote in the Atlantic that black society in general, she said that we can be culturally arrogant. Calling Jamil Hill that she put out saying that if you voted for Trump, you were racist and all this. Jamil Hill, I did a show on her because she was trying to foment gender wars between the black man and the black woman. Jamil Hill just came out the other day and put out a tweet. Was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was yesterday. And said she was saying, is it just me, or is it that black men and black women's voting or election, political, whatever, the energy is different between us. She keeps doing it. The Jamil Hill who threw us under the bus. Jamil Hill, somebody found the tweet, and I don't know if it was true or not. The tweet, it was a tweet. It had a name on it. So I wanted to verify to see if it was true. So I tagged her openly on Twitter. I know she probably thinks I'm a nobody, but I know she know we helped to inspire her new name, which is Jamami Hill or Aunt Jemima Hill, one of those variations. You can shout out to Vicky Show for the inspiration. Somebody talk black to me, to which she said on Twitter a few months ago when I did the show on her, she said that was a good one. Watch this. Listen, when one of our supporters brought that to her attention. Listen. Jamil, somebody found a tweet that she put out saying that her mama, not only does her mama always vote Republican, she said her mama voted for Donald Trump. So I just was making sure it wasn't no fake news. I know I was looking at the tweet. I know it looked like it verified. It looked like it was her name. It looked like everything was legit, but you never know what people can do sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? You never know. My eyes could have been playing tricks on me. The link could have accidentally took me to somewhere and it really wasn't her page. So I tagged her. I said, Jamil Hill, is it true that your mama voted for Donald Trump? Jamil Hill. I said, is it true that your mama, please correct me, Jamil. She may do an article tomorrow saying, if she even thinks Vicky is worthy of it, she may say, no, my mama didn't do that. That was a piece of trash, which is why I went to her and asked her, is it true? But I want you guys to know, after what appears to be a legitimate tweet started to circulate, I want you to know it may not be true, but she has not responded, and I have not seen anything out there where she has thus far denied the legitimacy. So as of the day of this particular podcast, as far as I know, I stand to be corrected. But I know she has not yet denied the validity of the fact that her own mama, one would assume she's a black woman. So before we go running out telling somebody what administration they can talk to when racism is a bipartisan issue. Somebody repeat after me. Racism is a bipartisan issue, and thus both Republicans and Democrats need to be addressing it. We're not going to just wait. If Donald Donald Trump wins again, we're not going to just wait another 4 to 8 years for the Democrats to win again before we start to engage the Democrats, fool. It's whoever's in power. Somebody talk black to me. But Jamil, you have nothing to say if your own mama, if your mama voted for Trump, I'm not sure you're the one that ought to be telling folk about who they probably suggesting, hinting at, jumping in on it. You feel what I'm saying? What's going with your mama? Your mama. We're not calling her out your name. We're just saying literally your mama. Literally your mama. Quite literally your mama. I stand to be corrected if she comes out with it, but I asked her, I wanted her to confirm it. Just like that time I went to Dr. Mark Lamont Hill and something was circulating where he was acting like he was defending Minister Farrakhan, but he slipped up and basically denounced him. And so when I went to Mark Lamont Hill and I just asked for a clear yes or no, is this fake news right here? This piece that I found, is this fake news? He never explicitly denied it. Thumbs up, family. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. We've got thousands in the chat. Welcome to the Vicky Show. I want you to set your clocks to know that I'm typically here weekdays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com. Here's another issue that I have with Amanda Seales. Before she tell you the reason why they don't like her, because she's smart. She wants all the black men to get all the healing. Again, some of her issues, I believe, has to do with rejection from 6th grade, 5th grade, 7th grade. Might be 8th grade. I'm just, But it's a similar pattern here. What did she say, Vicky? Because some of y'all don't know this. Everybody hit that thumbs up button, like and share, and that subscribe button, family. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillon. And for those that have been asking my personal information, our moderators are so kind. They put that in there from time to time. So you'll see that coming up in due course, not just my personal information and how you can reach me, but also other important links.
Video I posted on Instagram.
Just sit and listen, family. Intelligent black people don't start running their mouth about stuff that they don't know about. I know about this lady. So let me give you 2 or 3 pieces of information to help your little minds and stuff. No, I'm not going to be open to different perspectives when this is a different perspective that you have.
I see comments like the ones in the last video I posted on Instagram and all these videos that these hoteps are doing talking about me. And I say, oh, a lot of these niggas out here is trash. Maybe that's why I'm still single. The odds just ain't in my favor. They're just not in my favor. I mean, honestly, me being with an American black man at this point with the examples that I see so prevalently, how? Everybody want to talk about black family, black family, black family. Who want to build a fucking black family with a homophobic, sexist, lazy motherfucker? Because that's what a lot of y'all sound like when you talk about we need to pay for an Uber, gay dudes shouldn't have a TV show, and women need to stop talking. And truth be told, it ain't gonna be the white person that decides to try to shut me up or take me out. It's gonna be a brother, because they can't take it.
Did you all hear that? Another breakdown on social media. And the most egregious part is not just the deodorant that she was putting on. I'm appreciative that she wears deodorant. But you were in such a hurry. See, this is when you need mamas and aunties and friends. See, when you got real friends, they will tell your funny looking self, you don't do that to the world. Don't assault the world and then assault yourself. Talk to me about it, sis. Get you some friends. You don't take to social media and go out there putting your deodorant and stuff on a crazy rampage because you're having flashbacks from 6th grade and didn't get to go to that dance. I told you, I've been personally hurt by several brothers, but I knew I had a glorious life down the road. And I understood that one brother wasn't finna stop no show. I understood the system of white supremacy, and I just decided you were one out of trillions. Somebody say trillions. It's really about 7.23 billion, but you understand. So she is making all of us pay for what these brothers did to her. Now I need y'all to listen to it again. Something is wrong with your mind. Did you all hear the most egregious part where she said on the end, it's not going to be a white person to take her out. It's going to be a brother. This is why I can't stand you, Amanda. You told the world that if you're taken out, it's going to be a black man that's going to take you out. She seeded that. You got to be out your mind, baby. She was putting on secret solid, Tums, whatever y'all like to use, while she was bringing us in under her armpits. We unfortunately, I think y'all might have missed this. Y'all didn't know that. So just sit back and just chill. Listen.
See comments like the ones in the last video I posted on Instagram and all these videos that these hoteps are.
So any brother that considers himself to be woke or in the conscious, what's known as the conscious community, and how many of you all know, yes, there's some toxic elements there, just like she is clearly toxic femininity. You are clearly toxic femininity. There are toxic elements all over the place. But for her to disrespect black men in general by throwing that out there, she's not saying hotep as an endearing term. She's saying it to disrespect them. Listen.
Oh, a lot of these niggas out here is trash. Maybe that's why I'm still single.
See, she said brothers out here trash. That's why she's single. You see what I'm saying? She's still dealing with that rejection. You want a black man. So you want a black man by attacking him. That might not work, sis. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thank you for your gift, per se. I bless your gift. Thank you for supporting Black media 1,000-fold. I see you shouting out your little business and stuff. Thank you so very much. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Shout out to you, Lioness Crown in the digital building. Do y'all see that? She said that's why she's still single. Why does any of us need to know that? I mean, is this you crying out for the brothers to please put their applications in? Sis, this about not how you gonna do. It's not gonna work. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't want you. I don't have no kind of I don't have no attraction to no woman. But I'm just saying, in my mind, I don't think that's gonna work with brothers. I mean, to me, that seems like that would be a repellent to black masculine heterosexual. I mean, if that's what you're going for. Thumbs up, family. On the count of 3, for those of you that haven't, please hit that thumbs up button. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Please text the word Queens to 31996 so that you're able to receive phone notifications. I want all of you to know that there are important links that are going to be in the chat that I want you to pay close attention to, like the upcoming All Black National Convention this weekend. Go to allblacknationalconvention.com to sign up. I'll be speaking there. Tariq Nasheed, Dr. Boyce Watkins, Dr. Wesley Muhammad. I shouldn't even go through the list. Some of the queens here on Fly Nubian Queen will be involved there as well. You don't want to miss it. I'm going to be doing a keynote. And I'm going to be talking about how to live a high frequency life. You don't want to miss it. The theme for the All Black National Convention is about, purpose, politics, and power. I think is some variation of that. So it's going to be awesome. Now listen to what she said again now.
The odds just ain't in my favor. They're just not in my favor.
Wait a minute.
I mean, honestly, me being with an American black man at this point, with the examples that I see so prevalently, how? Everybody want to talk about black family. Who want to build a fucking black family with a homophobic, sexist, lazy motherfucker? Because that's what a lot of y'all sound like when you talk about we need to pay for an Uber, gay dudes shouldn't have a TV show, and women need to stop talking.
Now, I'm not, what brothers are you talking to telling you that they don't want to, they don't want to pay for Ubers? Girl, you're going to have to live. You got to, Amanda, girl, what kind of circles are you in like that when you tell my brothers is tripping about Ubers and stuff? What's wrong with you, baby? They don't, those kinds of don't even count. So why are you even talking about them like they a legit threat and problem like that? People don't be paying folks like that no mind. And those that do mean something wrong with you. I can see why you distressed, girl. Don't nobody be paying people like that, talking about Ubers and don't want to pay for Ubers. Girl, what is you doing? It's an intervention for. Some of y'all didn't know she said this.
And truth be told, it ain't gonna be the white person that decides to try to shut me up or take me out. It's gonna be a brother, because they can't take it. The white person that decides to
watch what she's doing when she say this.
Try to shut me up or take me out. It's gonna be a brother, because they can't take it. But it ain't gonna happen. Because I'm protected. I'm here for a purpose, and I'm living that purpose. So, it is what it is. I know it makes a lot of folks uncomfortable, but I can't help it.
No, you need a lot of help. So Amanda, I did a show, Busting Amanda for Lying on. How many of y'all have ever heard of this beautiful brother right here? Family, keep giving us a thumbs up, liking and sharing, please. Thumbs up, keep liking and sharing. Thank you so very much. My name is Vicki Dillon. I'm a proud contributor here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com. I did a show some time back. On Amanda Seals lying on this brother. Thumbs up, family. We ask that you do that to help draw other folk into the broadcast, because see, we need to shut down and neutralize these league of mammies that's on the loose trying to infest us with their madness. They don't understand that while we're sitting here, who's the number one target right now? Black men and black women right now are the main targets of police brutality, open lynchings, open murder, and you're going to sit around here and just pile on Amanda? That's who you're using all your energy for, Amanda? You don't have none of that kind of energy for our 465-year-old open enemies, Amanda? You so don't really hold white supremacists accountable that she went so far as to say, did you all hear that? To me, this is one of the most egregious things that a black woman, a black person, you are a true black traitor, in my opinion, if you say what Amanda Seals is on the record as saying. See comments like the ones in the last video I posted, I see so prevalently. How? Everybody want to talk about black family. Who want to build a fucking black family with a homophobic, sexist, lazy motherfucker? Because that's what a lot of y'all sound like when you talk about we need to pay for an Uber, gay dudes shouldn't have a TV show, and women need to stop talking. See, that's a desperate cry for help right there. We're here to help Amanda today. Listen, y'all.
And truth be told, it ain't gonna be the white person that decides to try to shut me up or take me out. It's gonna be a brother, because they can't take it.
She said it's gonna be a brother that's gonna. Do you all know how, in the time of anti-black death, she said this a couple years ago or so, but Amanda, this black-faced woman, was out there telling our 500-year-old enemies that have been murdering us like it's open season. She lets the white man off the hook. They're not going to be the ones to hurt me. She said it's going to be a brother because they can't take it. What manner? This is serious, y'all. What manner of woman, female, is this? Okay. Solid D production. Thank you, beloved. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. But that ain't all. Brother that I just showed you a few minutes ago, doctor, that's a doctor. He's a neurosurgeon. Formerly played for the was an ex-NFL, right? Watch this. In fact, that's Dr. Myron L. Rowe. He's an American neurosurgery. A neurosurgery resident and retired football safety. He played college football at Florida State and was drafted by the Tennessee Titans in the 6th round of the 2010 NFL draft. This brother, Myron Rowe, Amanda Seals, went on The Breakfast Club and defamed him and told the world on the Breakfast Club. She hinted at who the brother was, and then she turned around and did a video and explicitly said his name, only for us to call her out as the liar she's been, trying to destroy this man's career. All for what? She told you in the video what she's dealing with. She's dealing with men not wanting her. I guess she feels like that she's pretty because she's the one, she keeps talking about being light-skinned because she thinks that that's supposed to be the trick and the cure brother that she wants. And because it's not happening the way that she wants, I guess it's throwing her for a loop. She was on the Breakfast Club bragging not too long ago. I did a show on them.
But I gotta ask this. Anybody back? Yeah, because I'm just curious sometimes. Mm-hmm. But the one person that I actually got excited about, like who had dropped in my DMs, I basically like manifested 2 years ago. I was like, this person is going to eventually fall into my DMs. Mm-hmm. And
she went to Breakfast Club. She was not making a joke there. She said she manifested this person in her DM. I believe in the power of manifestation. Watch this. I believe in the power of manifestation. But she told us that she manifested him in her DM 2 years ago. Shout out to our moderators. They ain't playing. Yes, that's the link, Dual. She said she manifested him. Yes, ma'am. You got it, Queen. She manifested him. I did a show on her giving her that word line. Watch this. She manifested him 2 years ago. Listen to what else she said. Y'all keep thumbs up, liking and sharing, and pay attention to the links that's in the chat. Follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard, and follow me on Twitter at Dillard Vicky Family.
And like he did, we had a conversation, and I talk about this on my podcast, Small Doses. Like within the first conversation, he's like, "When are you coming to Boston?" I was like, "Well, I'll be there February 23rd for my show." And he was like, "No, I need to see you before that." Easy B. Like,
what are you talking about, Easy B? You just told the world that you manifested him from 2 years ago. You know darn well you couldn't wait to see him. Nobody has been in your DMs. Nobody has called you. Nobody has passed by your house. Nobody has even had your number to delete. God, today, no brother had your number in their phone list to delete even. To delete would have been an honor. Because at least you would have been there at one point and possibly in their minds and stuff. But there was nothing to even delete because you was never even a wonder. And that's affecting you. Somebody talk black to me. So you out here telling the world, hinting about this brother. Y'all know I believe in receipts. For those of you that sit there and say, well, I believe and listen to both family, just sit down. This is a space for intelligent black people. I've been doing this for a minute. You knew.
Easy B. Benzino. Because
talking about some Easy B. Girl, you know darn well that when the brother was on the other end of the phone telling you, look at the receipts. My moderator done put the link in there to show you how back in the day I did a piece on this lady. Watch this. You know darn well when that brother said that he wanted to see you, you was in the background holding your breath. You put the phone on mute. You was jumping up and down like a mad woman. Excited as all get out that somebody finally in the vast universe, the multiverse, wanted to see you.
But yo, real rap, old Amanda would have felt like honored by that.
You did feel honored by that. You're pretending that you've leveled up and that you was thinking that you had it going on. We know the difference.
Old Amanda would have been like, oh, he want to see me so quick. Like, oh my gosh. Like, you know, new Amanda with the wisdom and the security of self is like, why is a man I ain't never met before so pressed off of one conversation for me to come see him? Furthermore, did not ask.
Probably because he was just trying to pick up in his spirit what he probably was feeling at a distance and say, well, is she a nut? Let me see if it's a nut and let me get it out the way because I'm a neurosurgeon. I don't have all day. I'm not starstruck. I'm not desperate. So if this ain't the one, let me hurry up and see you to get you out the way. That was what the hurry was.
About my availability. Furthermore, did not offer to pay my way. None of these things. It was just like, I need to see. Like, what is this?
Well, I can't call it press only because
it is press,
bro. But
it's press.
I'm gonna tell you why.
You're the same person who didn't understand why it was toxic for Offset to show up on stage.
Oh no, you're right. No, I didn't. I asked you, but we'll get to that. Now
we got to talk about that.
But the thing is, he watches you all the time. So he probably sees you all the time. He feels like he knows you. So even though that's your first conversation, in his mind, he's like, no, I feel like I know her a lot. So I really want to.
Was it only a DM conversation or did y'all even talk?
So just so you know, it was only a DM conversation because when Angela Yee asked her, Amanda pointed to her like, yeah, and then they briefly talked. Y'all listen to this. Watch the trickery. Watch what's going to happen. This is about rejection.
Well, we started on DM earlier that day, and then we got on the phone. Mm-hmm. And like, hopefully a role player, like, get out of here.
He's
like,
press. That's press.
That's press.
That's press.
And then what ends up happening is because, listen, y'all got to do background checks.
Listen, she said he was pressed, right? She said he was pressed. Y'all keep listening.
Okay. I'm not necessarily saying like filing, background checks like where you're looking for if a nigga got arrested. No. Ask around.
Right.
Ask around. Like there has to be a network. And honestly, like men do the same. Like everybody, like you guys, because people are wild out here. People are wild. Do back.
Like you're describing yourself. We're doing our background check on you right now. I'm about to help somebody's future. This is what we're doing right now.
Background checks. I was telling my right hand homegirl about it and who works with Smart Funny and Black. And she was like, I think he hollered at my homegirl. She texts her homegirl, yo, you remember this dude? What's his story? Her homegirl literally replies, asshole. I'm like, more tea. Spill it. No, more tea. And she said, yo, we talked a couple times on the phone, on FaceTime. She lives in New Orleans. He had to come out here for work. He said, let's get up, let's meet in person. They've never met before. And she said that when she got to his hotel room so that they could meet to then go eat dinner, he opened the door butt ass naked.
Whoa.
Every woman in this room went.
Now that's a little pressed.
Damn.
That's pressed.
I'm gonna get that. Damn.
So he opened the door and she was like, and she said that he tried to make her feel like she was tripping and was like, yo, I was just taking a nap. Like, why are you wilding right now? And she was like, yo, get out of here, bro. Like, get out. Then she left. And I like gave a little bit more information on this person in my podcast. I've had 4 women hit me and be like, this is who you're talking about.
Damn.
They say him by name and they're like, because I was like, oh, that's a flag that I can't let ride. And I texted him and I said, it's a small world. He didn't hit me back for 2 days. Mm-hmm. And
did you hear that? You said that the brother was pressed. She said she texted him and she said she didn't hear back from him in 2 days. Did y'all catch that? Did you guys catch that? She said she texted him and the brother did not respond back to her for 48 hours. Somebody black talk black to me. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, family. Watch this. That's the problem right there. Listen.
And when he didn't hit me back the second day, I was like, let me just tell you something.
When he didn't hit me back the second day, sis, you said he was pressed. But then when you didn't hear from the brother for a couple of days, you sitting there saying this, that, and the third. Watch this. He didn't want you.
Let me just tell you something. You could be all the Rhodes Scholars and you could have all the scrubs. But when you are opening the door butt ass naked to women who have not encouraged that behavior, it makes you no better than a nigga jacking his dick on the 2 train to Harlem.
Jesus Christ.
This is a desperate woman for a man. But that's not all, family. That's not all. Amanda was later busted for lying on the brother. And when she went back on The Breakfast Club, she was very careful in what she said and how she said it. Somebody talk black to me. She was very careful because she was throwing that man out there with unsubstantiated rumors. After telling us that you didn't text him and you didn't hear back from the brother in a couple of days because he didn't want you. That's what that was about, Amanda. He didn't want you. Let it go. because your failure to let it go is doing great damage to the world over. Somebody talk black to me. Y'all listen to this. Last part. Another thing that I want to remind you that Amanda Seales did. Watch this. For those of you that don't know, and I'm almost finished, because I know we were having tech issues earlier. This piece that I'm reading right now is regarding how Shaun King, of all people, had to fact check Amanda Seales. How many of you all remember the case of Rodney Reed? You all remember the case of Rodney Reed? Do you all remember Rodney Reed, whose life was saved after a state parole board halted his execution? He was a 54-year-old that they convicted of rape, but he maintained his innocence. Yes, you all are saying y'all remember, right? Watch this. Guess what happened? Amanda Seales initially rallied behind this black man, right? But then she came out. Listen to this piece that I'm reading now that says that actress and comedian Amanda Seales, it's because she got a severe clapback from activist Shaun King on Monday. Watch this. In a 9-minute video, Seales made several comments and said she regretted supporting Reed. Amanda Seales came out with a long video saying she regretted supporting this black man that was on death row because of some information that she read online that was not accurate. And Amanda had access to people like Shaun King and other folks that have connection to attorneys and that know this man's case well, to where she could have done an investigation. But because she itches to go before the world, because of her low self-esteem, because she needs to run out there and make herself look like something, she was reckless. Watch what she did. The link is in the chat. Watch this. Quote, "It's very duplicitous, not just his family, but persons who fancy themselves as activists were doing so with the knowledge that this person, Rodney Reed, is not just accused of, but has been linked to previous rapes via his DNA being discovered within the victim." This black woman put that out there from faulty websites, and she didn't even do her homework. And so some of her other black female activists who back Amanda, while they was in the streets trying to get justice for this black man, she was out there undermining him. Watch this. So much so that Shaun King had to come with receipts and overwhelm her reckless tale. Some of you think that Amanda is something special because of the 1 or 2 times you heard her say something pro-black. But when she goes out and tells the world in the video that I just let you listen to, that it's not going to be a white person that's going to take her out, it's going to be a black man. When she comes out and tries to destroy the careers of neurosurgeons with no evidence and make it seem like that they're sexual predators. When she comes out after the world and black folks were taken to the streets to save a life of a black man that was on death row, and she comes out publicly saying that his DNA links him to other previous rapes, and she didn't even do her full homework to see and find the legitimacy of it. All of that little pro-black talk you was doing on the real and them little comedy stands, none of that matter, because you undermine it when you do such catastrophic anti-black things such as this. Watch this. King, who is working with Reed's family, fact-checked Amanda Seales. Quote, "On behalf of the family of Rodney Reed, I have to respond here directly to Amanda Seales," King said on his social media channels. "We've counted over 20 egregious factual errors in her viral video, but none were more inflammatory and damaging than this one." He continued, "Here she says that Rodney Reed, who she fails to say was a high school student at the time in Wichita Falls, Texas, raped and killed a woman there. Lies, all lies. I am proud to report that only Amanda," somebody say only Amanda, "in her rush to get a video out." See, this is all about Amanda Seales' low self-esteem. rush to get a video out, kill the woman. Again, he says, I'm proud to report that only Amanda, in her rush to get a video out, killed that woman. God, today. She is thankfully still alive and well. Amanda out there saying that this man to kill someone and the lady is alive and well. He said only Amanda killed a woman because the lady is alive. God, today. Watch this. She was not murdered by Rodney or anyone else. And the jury voted quickly and unanimously to acquit Rodney on all charges in the case, Amanda. When he was in high school, the people came back. The jury voted quickly and unanimously to acquit this high school boy of these liars out here like you. See, that's why she ran to their defense, because y'all got a lot in common. You lie a lot. You lie a lot on black men. Thumbs up, family. Like and share. Everybody hit that notification bell. Slam that thumbs up button, thumbs up. And follow me on Instagram at Vicky X Dillard, and follow me on Twitter at Dillard Vicky. You can also sign up on my personal YouTube page at VickyDillard.tv. VickyDillard.tv. Listen. So not only did the jury vote to quickly and unanimously acquit Rodney on all charges in the case, he said, so many lies in the video, he said. Rodney did not commit the crime, was acquitted, and the woman was never murdered. People, be careful what you listen to out here. Amanda calls herself Google searching the case, because yes, she did say she Googled it. Google searching the case for a few hours and said a lot of factually incorrect stuff that does real damage. In tweeting about her, he also questioned her intelligence. See, I question her intelligence too. Quote, do you really think Rodney Reed duped the Innocent Project for the 18 years they've been on this case? They've been on this man case for 18 years, and Amanda Seale come out with one viral video and trying to sow doubt. This is supposed to be a pro-black woman. Do you think he duped the Conservative Board of Pardons and Paroles and the Texas Criminal Court of Appeals? Be smart, people. They saw the actual evidence. Wake up. But Amanda Seales brought her funny-looking self out there to rush, to desecrate, to spit on, hate on, and to destroy another black man's legacy after not doing any homework. But remember how we started the show? Can I traumatize you one more time? Forgive me, family. Don't forget to do all your prayers, your saging, your baptism, your Palo Santo, and all of that. How do we start the video? And I'm getting ready to go. How do we start the video, family? How do we start the video? If you got children, please beware. I want you to listen to this one more time. If you have children, please situate your babies, because her mouth is nasty and disgusting, like Cardi B.
Foundational black person. Y'all keep trying to come up with ways to undermine the validity of my voice, and I'm really tired of it. I was born in America. My mother is from Grenada. My father is from Boston. I am the descendant of chattel slavery in the West Indies in America. I don't need to keep explaining this, but I'm going to do it this one last time because I'm really fucking tired of it. I'm also a fucking genius. So there's a couple different reasons here why I should be listened to. 1, because I'm smart like a motherfucker. 2, because I am the descendant of ancestors who have...
Notice she keeps talking about how smart she is. Didn't we just debunk that? First of all, nobody ever accused you of being smart, Amanda. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't be out here talking about you smarter than the MF when nobody ever accused you of being smart in the first place. Attack allegations that are made about you. Nobody ever alleged that you were smart. Stop trying to defend that when nobody even accused you of being smart. Plus, when we see you jumping on Rodney Reed's case and just putting out inaccurate information on this brother. When we see you lying on Dr. Myron Rowe, by the way, I need y'all to understand something about Dr. Myron Rowe. The man that she said she manifested in her DMs 2 years beforehand. Can I show you a picture right now that is just going to traumatize Amanda Seales while she's sitting there talking about black men And while she said it's probably not in her cards to get a black man, even though I hear she may have a boyfriend, I don't know what he is. But you heard her say for herself how it's not in the cards for her to have an American black man. Somebody watch this. This picture right here gonna traumatize her. This picture right here gonna traumatize her. Somebody say congratulations to Dr. Myron Rowe. Dr. Myron Rowe is happily married right now, black family. Dr. Myron Rowe a few months ago got married. Somebody say talk black to me. He wasn't starstruck. He knew crazy. He knew minds. He works on minds. He's a neurosurgeon. So he knows when you're out your mind. God, today. Neurosurgeons know when you're out your mind. So what he was, the reason you didn't hear from him like that, he knew you was out of that. He said, no. I know your name, Amanda Seals. I know 3-4 people know you. I know you famous. You a little actor. He said, no, I ain't bamboozled by that. Everybody ain't moved by that, Amanda. He said, no, I work on brains. I work on brains and stuff. Somebody say congratulations to this intelligent black man right here. Happily married. Gorgeous, beautiful sister. By the way, she's a doctor too. Congratulations, doctor. Congratulations. So, Amanda, I'm going to end the show right here by encouraging you to do some introspection. I'm asking sis that she not be the only one. Sis, we need to do some introspection because, see, people that don't do that, people that don't have mamas to talk to, aunties to talk to, homegirls and stuff to talk to, make big messes like that. And every time when things don't go their way, they create a big diversion and they play the victim. They create real big diversions. And notice who the victims of all these diversions are for Amanda. They're black men. I wouldn't care if she did that if it was just her. But because she has platforms and she keeps using her megaphone to try to destroy black men. And then after that, you're defending them every other day when you say something pro-black, but you go doing slick things like this. That's not a blessing. Somebody talk black to me. That's not a blessing. So today we just want you to know, show to you, Amanda, we want you to get you some help. Because neurosurgeon Dr. Myron Rowe, I think he was trying to send us a sign that there's something wrong up there. And with you going out here telling everybody that it's not going to be a white person to take you out, it's going to be a black man. Sis, we want to end it there. And we want to encourage you. Bet not do it again. How many of y'all know about that bet not? I've taught y'all about bet not on the Vicky Show. I didn't say better not. Bet not do it again, sis. That's dangerous. You doing this. And then to disrespect us by telling black folk. Remember I read you what she said earlier? She said she don't want to hear SHIT about reparations. She don't want to hear nothing about Kamala Harris as Attorney General, nothing about the 1994 crime bill. Don't take your cues from somebody that might be dealing with some issues up in this region right here. Again, I'm not here to try to misdiagnose her. We love all of our people. They have mental issues and otherwise. I told you this is a special kind of case with her. This is a willful kind. We will never disrespect anybody that has a serious issue. But we're not going to take that no more. These League of Mammies striking again. Shame on you. And I just want you guys to know that this is her history and why we must not be taking our cues and our political advice from somebody such as her. I love you to pieces, dear family. Thank you so much for tuning into the Vicky Show. Again, follow me on Instagram at VickyXDiller. Follow me on Twitter at DillardVicky and subscribe to VickyDiller.tv. I don't want you to miss the upcoming allblacknationalconvention.com. It's this weekend, the 23rd to the 25th. It's going to be an amazing lineup. Sign up today at the allblacknationalconvention.com. Also, dear family, I want you to make sure that you check out our store, shopfnq.com, shopfnq.com, and thank all of you all for supporting Black media and those of you that have also supported me personally. My information, my moderators put my private information in the chat. I don't usually give that out publicly a whole lot. But anyway, I love you to pieces, family. I came to you in peace. I leave you in peace.